What's up, everybody? It is I, Sehatha, the all-purpose oracle, medium at large, and prognosticator extraordinaire, known and beloved around the world as the Blind Seer, here to break you off some elemental sign readings for the first time in forever. I'm sorry, guys. I've been struggling really hard to get content out. Uh, like, you know how I said like a million times that if this wasn't if this wasn't bringing in what I needed, I would have to do other things that might. Well, we've reached that point, and unfortunately, this month is my daughter's birthday, y'all. My little girl turns 10 years old on the 15th of this month. She just graduated to the 5th grade. She worked her ass off to do it. We both did homeschooling, I mean, this kid deserves a birthday to remember, and I need y'all's help to make that happen because she's worked really hard. She's super brilliant, uh, she has such a good heart, y'all. And if she'll say it's okay either way, if I can't make it much of a birthday, she won't complain. She won't even, she'll act like it doesn't bother her. And inside, she'll be crushed because I know my kid. She won't want me to feel bad, but she'll feel bad. So we can't let that happen. We just can't. And I need some sales or some donations or whatever, to make that, to keep that from happening. I don't want my kid to go through that. She's 10 years old. She deserves a birthday. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and shuffle. It's been a crazy night. I had to wait till my kids were in bed to do these videos because I cannot record while they're awake. I just can't. I'm going to have to, one night a week, I'm going to have to stay up all night and record videos. That's just how it's going to have, that's the way it's going to be from now on. That's the only way I'm going to be able to get this done. I'm going to have to pick a night each week and just stay up all night and probably most of the next day. It takes a long time to, not just to do these, but then uploading them and everything else and adding the tags and, it's not just tarot reading. I feel like you guys, everybody thinks that, he's a tarot reader, so, he reads tarot cards. No, most of what I do is web service type stuff, information, uploading, downloading, uploading file transfers, video editing, adding tags, doing promotions. There is so much more work that I do that isn't even tarot or occult related just to make this happen so that this can be a thing that I can keep doing. So, the tarot part, that's the easiest part of my job. That thing that everybody thinks I'm so amazing at, that, is so, I have such a rare talent for, that's the easiest part of what I'm doing here. That part I can do all day long. The work goes into the promotions and into the, the recording and the uploading and the editing and, it might take me 20 minutes to record the video. It'll take me another hour to get it finished and uploaded and posted. I put a lot of work into this, guys. It takes my whole day. So anyway, we're going to get our pendulum. All right. We're doing air signs. So we want whatever reading will be the most beneficial for my audience, for my channel, and for everyone involved. All right, to the left. All right, so we're going to start with Gemini. I'm going to try to get through these real quick, guys. These have been running long. Gemini, you have the Page of Swords inverted. A new way of thinking should be taking place right now. You should be opening your eyes to a new perspective, and you're not. You should be embracing a new way of looking at things and a new way of thinking about the world, and you're resisting that. And it's leading to some suffering, some disappointment, some depression. 10 of Cups. Yeah, 10 of Cups inverted is the depression card. That's what this is. This is just the opposite of joy and fulfillment. The change that you're resisting is taking away all of the things that are fulfilling in your life. Whatever this disagreement is about, it's driving everyone that you care about away from you. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. So, wow, that's such a, you know, it's a weird thing because I'm suddenly getting a flash with this. That happened earlier, but what I'm seeing here is that you're resisting change in your perspective, and you're very unfulfilled right now. It's costing you a lot of joy. It's taking away the things that are. It's taking away the emotional support. It's taking away the joy, the happiness. It's leading you down into depression, resisting this change, and you think you're happy. You think everything's great. That's this card is telling you that whatever your thoughts are, whatever your perspective on the world, that's what you're going to manifest. So if you're resisting changing into a more compassionate or a more open-minded view, and you're doubling down on maybe some harsh or narrow viewpoints, then your world is going to be harsh and narrow, because that's what your mind is like, and that's what you're projecting. So this depression that you're feeling right now, you're going to have to change your perspective. You're going to have to change your way of thinking, or that's just going to be where you're at. And you can tell yourself that it's okay and that everything is fine, but that's not true. You're not happy. It's bothering you. So you're going to have to embrace change, Gemini. You're going to have to be willing to bend a little on this, because it seems like maybe you're in the wrong. And I wish you luck with that. We're going to do Libra. Libra. Libra, you have the Hanged Man. Lessons learned through suffering. Odin, hanging from Yggdrasil, wounded with his spear until he received the runes and could understand the writing that the Norns had scratched into the bark of the great tree, so that he could warn the Volk of Ragnarok. That's where you're at. It represents painful lessons. It represents power gained through suffering. Power is never given. It's either earned or it's taken. And the Hanged Man is earning power through suffering. The Ace of Cups. You're feeling empty. Right? This is, I was talking about the Ten of Cups being the depression card in the last reading, and that, it represents the opposite of joy. It's, unfulfillment. That's like the traditional mundane version of depression. This Ace of Cups inverted, this is real, like actual clinical depression. This is emptiness. It's no feeling. It's nothing. That's the kind of depression I get, where it's just numb and it's maddening. So it looks like you've suffered to the point that you just snapped. Like, eventually you overload when you're just that miserable and in that much pain, and it just shuts off, or at least it does for me, and apparently for you too, Libra. And I'm sorry. I know those moments. I know what a dark place that is, because I own a condo there. So, Temperance inverted. This is a really interesting reading, because this is some advice that you're not often going to get, and this is something that most other tarot readers aren't going to tell you. It's okay to lose your shit about this, Libra. It's okay to let it out. It's okay to go off on everyone. You're hurting to the point that you feel numb and empty, and it's because you're holding it all inside, and your depression is anger turned inwards. When we feel like we can't allow ourselves to be angry at something, or to express the anger we feel towards something, it usually turns back around on us, and we find a way to be angry with ourselves and feel bad, and that leads to a depressive spiral. And don't do that to yourself, Libra, because you're the one being hurt here, and You're the one that is that's learning. You're gaining understanding through this, and it's you can't be too heavy-handed in this situation, Libra. You know, there's no tact or decorum with people that are abusing you. There's no polite way to tolerate intolerance. You need to lose it. You need to go off. You need to get angry. You need to put that energy. Stop taking it out on yourself, because I feel like this isn't something you're doing. I feel like this is something that someone else is doing that you're blaming yourself for, when really you should be yelling at that person. Now that's where the advice you're not going to get from any other tarot reader comes in. Most of them are going to tell you to be cool and be all love and light and be happy about it. No. No. You've been hurt. You've been wronged. And you deserve to have your voice heard. You deserve to let it out. You deserve vengeance. You know, you just because you're angry and you're hurt doesn't mean you're wrong. And that's something that gets glossed over so much in this new trendy spirituality of like let's all be positive and be nice to each other. No. Because, if you do something horrible to someone, they don't have to be nice to you for that. If you really, really hurt somebody, they don't have to smile at you and be like, it's okay, I understand. No, that's not how this works. This is the real world. This is the animal kingdom. And you are wronged and you are hurt. You can say so. You can be angry. Just because you're angry doesn't mean that, and this is, I'm flying in the face of everything you're going to see on every spiritual meme and freaking Facebook group on the internet. But oh well. You know what? Sometimes you deserve to get angry and yell at somebody. Sometimes it's cathartic. Sometimes it's the only thing that's going to make that pain stop. And sometimes that person deserves to hear that they hurt you. They deserve to know what kind of person they are. They deserve to have it thrown in their face. That's all there is to it. Some people are just abusers. And I'm not going to I'm not going to enable somebody's abuser by telling them that, no, you need to be nice about it and you need to find a healthy, telling somebody off is healthy. Sometimes fuck off is the most spiritual thing you can say, because your peace, nobody has the right to make you feel so much pain that you shut off your emotions. Nobody gets to do that to you. It's not okay. There's never an excuse. And if that's the situation that you're in, Libra, then you have every right to unleash your wrath, because that's not okay. I wish you the best of luck with that. And if you need some help putting somebody in their place, you come to me. I'm good at it. All right, we're going to do Aquarius now, and that'll be the last one. Aquarius. Illumination. Right off the bat. The path is lit up for you. You are seeing things clearly. You finally get it. Like everything, you're seeing things as they really are. You're getting an honest view. And Aquarius can do a lot with that kind of information. Once Aquarius sees what's real and what is, they'll get all kinds of ideas about what they can do with that. So this is you're starting off in a good position, Aquarius. Whatever it is that you're seeing, whatever your perspective is on things right now, you're seeing the full picture. 10 of Pentacles. Joy, happiness, fulfillment. The, good, stable, or stability. Stability and, you don't have to worry about whether you're going to lose your place next month, or whether you're going to be able to eat tomorrow, or it's that's what I mean by stability. Like the fulfillment of knowing that your needs are met when you need them to be met. Justice. Aquarius, this is a super positive reading. this might be the most positive reading I've gotten all night. So, illumination. You are the bright center. You are shining your light for all to see. You are seeing things clearly. You have like the actual you see things as they are. You're not fooling yourself or anyone else. You are completely open and honest. It's all illuminated, all out in the open, and you're loving it. You're enjoying it. You're getting what you need from it. And you deserve that. This has been coming for a long time. This is you getting what has always been coming to you, Aquarius. This is what you've earned, and you are about all of those things that have been out of balance for all this time are about to be made right. Everything is going to be turned back around. The scales of justice are going to tip in your favor now. That's what this reading is telling you. That this is justice for all of those times that you went unfulfilled. And being an Aquarius myself, I'm experiencing that right now. Like, I'm doing well, and I've built myself up into a position where hopefully, just because I ain't got the money right now to make my girl's birthday the best that it's ever been, don't mean that by the 15th y'all ain't gonna help me make that happen. And that's what I'm talking about with this reading. That I'm sitting here. I am the most neurotic, anxious, worried, constantly doubting person that there is, and I'm sitting here like, no, my fans have got this. Between me and them, we'll make this happen, and that's what this reading is about. Like the parameters are being reset for you, Aquarius, and you're starting to see your place in the world for what it really is, and you're starting to see the things that you deserve coming to you, and that's going to be your future for now. And I hope that lasts a long time, and that it's incredibly fulfilling for you as it has been for me. I wish everyone the best of luck, and I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to call it a wrap on this video and do the water signs and get these out. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys would like to help me, if you want to buy a reading, hit me up on Facebook. If you would like to throw some donations or whatever, there are links down in the description where you can find a way to toss a coin to your seer. Please help me make my daughter's birthday special this year. She deserves that more than I can ever say. She really does. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope I will see you next time.